Hello, darlings. Welcome to my channel, Authentic Beauty Handmade Dolls and Crafts, Jungle Beauty Goddess Daily Tarot Card Reading. Today's question is, have you let your ancestors down? Have you squandered your DNA? Have you taken advantage of the opportunities that are available to you? Have you taken in consideration all of the things that your ancestors have gone through to allow you to exist in this very moment in time? Well, in today's video, your ancestors have a message for you. So what I'm going to ask you to do is to please select a butterfly color that resonates with your spirit. And if you would like, you could go ahead and click the timestamp in the description box and go right to that particular color butterfly, or you could just watch the entire video. But I think you would enjoy it more if you would select a at least select the butterfly first. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to shuffle the deck, and we're going to go ahead and see what your ancestors have to say to you. The question of the day is, have you let your ancestors down? Have you taken advantage of their struggles? Have you been the hope that they have held on for? Are your ancestors proud of you? Have you honored your ancestors by doing the best you can with everything that you have? Let's see what the cards have to say. I call on forces higher than I to unleash the wisdom I hold inside. Let this reading be compassionate and true to show someone what they must do. Let's see what the Jungle Beauty Goddesses have to say to help someone find their way. I call on forces higher than I to unleash the wisdom I hold inside. Let this reading be compassionate and true to show someone what they must do. Have you let your ancestors down? It's the question of the day. Let's see what the Jungle Beauty Goddesses have to say to help someone find their way. I'd like for you to take a deep breath. I'd like you to clear your mind so that when you select your butterfly, I want it to be your first thought. Don't overthink it. Whichever butterfly that pops out to your intuition right away, that is the butterfly that you should select. Hello, darling. If you selected the purple butterfly, I am going to go over the reading for the cards that was selected for you. So the first one of the cards that we have, because I don't remember the order, but I don't think it matters, is we have Jungle Beauty Goddess Sahara, who focuses on the mind and learning and information. And she says, read as much as you can before asking questions. Now, what I picked up from the collective energy of this reading, of these cards, is that your ancestors feel forgotten about. They feel that you do not know who they are, and that if you were to study them and learn about them, you would be more original as a person. You could incorporate some of the things that you learn into maybe the way you dress, the way you cook, some of the rites, some of the passages. So they really feel like they want you to know who they are. So it's not that they feel like you let them down. They more so feel like you have not been interested in your in your culture, in your family history, in your heritage, and they want you to learn about them. So your next card that you pulled was Sahara, who also, again, which is the Jungle Beauty Goddess, who represents finding information and learning. And it says, gather information with an open mind. So whoever your ancestors are, they are really asking you to reach out to them. And I think one of the things you could do is, what do you call it, where people go and they submit saliva for a DNA test, Ancestry.com. Whoever is watching this, I really think that you should probably look into Ancestry.com or some other type of DNA program that, or I don't know what you call it, service that will give you an opportunity to submit your saliva so you can find out who your ancestors are or meet some of your family members. And another card that you received in this reading is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Afar, and it says, and Afar is all about being innovative, and she says to use your imagination. So whatever information that you receive from doing some research about your family, I think your ancestors want you to fill in the dots. Like, maybe you're not going to find every single thing that you want to know, but if you use your imagination, all of the pieces are going to come together, and you're going to find a missing link to who you are, and this link is going to contribute to your creativity. It's going to contribute to your life in some significant way. Another card I have in this reading for you is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Afar again, who represents thinking outside the box, being creative, being innovative. And it says, be original. So basically, your ancestors, what your ancestors are saying to you in this hand, in this spread, they're asking you to please read as much as you can before asking questions. So basically, they don't want you just to go and, ask a family member, so what about Uncle Bob? They want you to, do a lot of research. Look at documentaries. They want you to look into your DNA and find out who you are, who your ancestors are, before asking questions, because if you ask questions, a lot of people are going to give you an extremely biased story, and they feel that this story is not the story they want you to know. They want you to learn who they are and what they have accomplished and what they have gone through on your own. Also, again, it says we have Jungle Beauty Goddess Sahara, and she says, gather information with an open mind. So they really want you to open up to maybe even going to see a medium or somebody wants to reach out to you. Somebody wants you to learn about them and they want you to have an open mind. And the open mind means that they want you to look at a variety of ways of learning about your past and about your ancestry, about your heritage. Your family, your ancestors want you to learn about who you are. And they feel that when you learn about who you are going to be a more original individual. So basically, a lot of times when we spend our lives trying to fit into the world, trying to fit into what other people want us to be, we kind of like forget about our heritage and our people and our culture, and we just become, I don't know, like boring. I don't want to use the word boring, that's a bad word, but we just become like everybody else, and we don't really have an identity because we haven't taken the time to learn about our DNA and the people who came before us. So I'm going to say to you, it's not that you have let your ancestors down, but your ancestors are reaching out to you and they want you to learn about your family history. They don't want you asking questions to family members, because a lot of times family members are extremely biased and you're going to hear stories that may or may not be necessarily true. They want you to incorporate this information into your day-to-day life, and somehow maybe some of the rites of passage, some of the family recipes, there's some information that you are going to find that's going to improve the quality of your life simply from learning about who you are and your past. So I hope this information was helpful to somebody. Thank you so much for watching. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Hello, darling. If you selected the gold butterfly, this reading is for you. The collective energy that I am feeling from this spread, from this reading, is that your ancestors are telling you, let me just say what I feel is coming to me. You are, let me just go over the cards again real quick. So we have Jungle Beauty Goddess Namid, and then I'll just go over her. And she says, let me get this. Are you listening to your soul or trying to please others? Another card that you received in your spread from Jungle Beauty Goddess Kalahari, and it says, compassion and forgiveness are the cornerstones to true love. You also have another card from Jungle Beauty Goddess Kalahari, and it says, love is an action that speaks clearly, boldly, and unapologetically. And lastly, you have a card from Jungle Beauty Goddess Chalby that says, let me get it straight here. Life is not meant to be fair. Let me get it in focus. It's like it's so confusing to me. Life is not meant to be fair. It's meant to strengthen your courage. Now, the collective energy that I'm picking up from these cards is that whoever this message is for, you need to stay in your relationship. That's what I'm feeling. You know, like I'm really trying to edit myself because I don't even know why this message is coming through to me, But there's someone who is going through, they're in a relationship with somebody who made a mistake. And you love that person. And that person loves you too. But you have told all your friends and your family that, hey, I'm leaving such and such. You know, they really they screwed up this time and I'm not taking it. But in your heart, you want to give them a second chance, but you're not really sure if you should, and you're feeling like what they did to you, life isn't fair. And but your ancestors are telling you to forgive them. They are telling you that compassion and forgiveness are the cornerstones to true love. And that, again, we have Jungle Beauty Goddess Chalby. And it says, life is not meant to be fair. It's meant to strengthen your courage. I really feel that if this message resonates with you, if it gives you goosebumps or make you feel some kind of way, then this message is for you. I feel that for somebody who's watching this, you are feeling like you don't know if you should give somebody another chance, even though you love them. But people are saying, girl, if I were you, I'd leave. I would leave him. I wouldn't take that. And you want to, save face, and you want to, you still love that person. You know that person still loves you. And yes, that person made a mistake. But your ancestors are saying, are you listening to your soul or trying to please others? Also, again, love. We have Jungle Beauty Goddess Kalahari. And she says, love is an action that speaks clearly, boldly, and unapologetically. Now what that means is when you love somebody, you have to love them boldly. You don't have to apologize for loving somebody and forgiving them for making a mistake. And if your heart is telling you to give them another chance, if your heart is telling you to work on this relationship, work on your marriage, listen to your heart. Don't listen to other people, and don't leave this person just because of your ego. I think your ancestors do not feel like you have let them down in any way. They feel that you are a very strong person, you're a very courageous person, and they are extremely proud of who you are. And they feel that you don't have to try to prove to the world how strong you are by leaving this relationship. And that is the energy that's coming through to me, and it's very strong. Whoever you are, your ancestors are telling you that. Let me just go back to this card. First of all, life is not meant to be fair. Let me get this in focus. Life is not meant to be fair. It's meant to strengthen your courage. So, yes, this is unfortunate, whatever happened in a relationship. I don't know what that is. It could have been, but they're telling you that you don't, it's, you're strong. You're a strong person. You have nothing to prove to anybody. And their compassion and forgiveness are the cornerstones to true love. And I got a feeling that what is coming through to me is that whatever relationship you're in right now, this is true love. And even though this person made a mistake, and even though maybe you guys are going through a difficult time, that your ancestors are telling you to listen to yourself, to listen to your soul, not listen to other people, listen to your heart, and forgive this person. I really hope that this message helps someone. This reading was really interesting to me, because I would never think this way on my own personally, but I'm just saying that whoever selects this gold butterfly, if you are in a relationship with someone and you are thinking about ending your relationship, your ancestors are telling you to forgive and that they love you, and that I think this is the real thing. And so I hope this helps someone. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. If you selected the blue butterfly, then this reading is for you. Now, let's go over the cards first. So you have Jungle Beauty Goddess Cyanide, and she is saying the past and the future does not exist. Let me get this in focus here. I don't know why I have such a hard time getting it straight. It says, the past and the future does not exist. The present is all there is. You also have Jungle Beauty Goddess Cyanide, who represents the living in the now, the present moment. She says you don't need a reason to have fun. You have Jungle Beauty Goddess Chalby, and she says unleash your confidence. And we also have Jungle Beauty Goddess Namib. Let me get this in here. Jungle Beauty Goddess Namib, and she says, you are one with all that is. Now, the collective energy that I'm picking up from this particular reading is that your ancestors are telling you that they are with you, baby. They are with you. But they want you to enjoy this moment in time, and to believe in yourself, and to be more confident. So when they said we have Jungle Beauty Goddess Namib, who represents the soul, and your ancestors are in the spiritual realm, they're saying, look, you are one with all that is. You are one with us. We got your back, baby. You are good. They're also telling you that the past and the future does not exist. The present is all there is. They don't want you putting off any dreams that you have until tomorrow. Like if you're thinking about going back to school, if you're thinking about having children, if you are thinking about starting a business, they're telling you that, you know, I think they feel really connected to you also. Really connected. And they're very proud of who you are. They just want you to have more confidence in yourself, and they want you to reach for your dream and to just go for gold. Just do it. This is your ancestors are telling you to just do it. We got your back. And they want you living in the present moment, and not just, you know, like sometimes people have goals like the next 5 months, 3 months, 10 years, I'm going to do this. They want you to really enjoy your life. And especially when they say to you, you don't need a reason to have fun. You don't need to put off enjoying your life. You don't need to put off enjoying the time that you have right now. They feel that you're a hard worker, that you have really put in the time, and that you are someone that they're really proud of. They just want you to have just more confidence in terms of, just stepping outside of your comfort zone and just really going for everything you want. So for example, if you have that bachelor's degree, they want you to go for that master's. If you are working a job right now and you are debating as to whether or not you should apply for a management position, they want you to apply for a management position. If you're thinking about joining a sports team, they want you to do it. They want you to live more in the moment and to enjoy your life and have more confidence. And then when you have the card from Namib that says you are one with all that is, which is we all are. But they're telling you, we got your back. We're proud of you. We want you to unleash your confidence completely and totally. And we want you to enjoy the time that you have on this planet. Thank you so much for watching. And wait, let me just say this. I hope this message helps someone. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Hello, darlings. If you selected the orange butterfly, then this message is for you. First, we're going to go over the cards that were selected for you. The first one we have is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Sinai, and she says, no regrets ever. And next, we have Jungle Beauty Goddess Namib, and Namib says, you were born with everything you need. Know this. We also pulled Jungle Beauty Goddess Sahara, and she says, think more, talk less. And we pulled Jungle Beauty Goddess Sahara twice, so which means that she dominated this hand, and it means that your ancestors want you to focus on how what you are thinking is having an impact on your life. So we're going to come in here, and so Sahara says, how you think will determine your happiness. Now, the collective energy that I am picking up from this hand is that I feel that someone made a mistake. I don't know if you have been involved maybe with drugs or alcohol or just addictions in general, or the criminal justice system, or to be honest, I don't know, but I feel that you made some mistakes, whatever that means to you. You've made some mistakes in your life, and you kind of beat yourself up for it, and your ancestors are telling you that even your mistakes have been a part of the divine plan, and that you need to forgive yourself, and that you need to change the way that you are thinking so that you can stop attracting more of the same into your life. So if you are thinking, oh, I'm such a screw up, I always get things wrong, or I have this problem. If you define yourself in a negative way, then you're going to keep repeating this pattern in your life because of the way that you're thinking. And your ancestors are telling you through Jungle Beauty Goddess Sinai, she says, no regrets ever. Get this in focus here. No regrets ever. What this means is, look, everything that has happened in the past, this is unalterable. You can't change the past. You can't change the fact that you made those mistakes. But actually, according to your ancestors, this is a part of your growth. This is going to make you a better person, but only if you change the way that you are thinking. Because with Jungle Beauty Goddess Namib, she's telling you, you were born with everything you need. Know this. So for some reason right now, what I'm picking up is that you feel that you are lacking like a skill or intelligence or money, something. You feel that you were a mistake, or that your life has been a mistake, and that you don't have everything that you need to be able to create the life that you really want. Your ancestors are telling you, one, they do not feel like you have let them down, but they feel that you have let yourself down, and that you have developed a way of thinking that is preventing you from bettering your life. And they're begging you, asking you to please, please, please let go of your past. Let go of the mistakes. Let go of all those things, because you have everything inside of you to create the life that you want. So you have Jungle Beauty Goddess Sahara, who says to you, how you think will determine your happiness. Your ancestors are telling you, look, change the way you think. Just because you made a mistake in the past, it doesn't make you that thing. So stop referring to yourself in that manner. So whatever you've done, whatever has happened, don't think of yourself as a college dropout, or a person who fails at business, or a person who can't have a happy relationship, or a person, do you know what I'm saying? So whatever, if you are defining yourself in terms of your mistakes, you're going to continue to repeat those mistakes, because this is how you are creating your identity. Your ancestors are telling you, look, just because you made a mistake, it doesn't mean that's who you are. So no regrets. This is, don't enjoy the time that you have on the planet right now. You want to enjoy this time. You want to find a new way of looking at yourself. And who cares about the past? Because they feel that everything that you have done is a part of your divine plan that's going to lead you to something great. So maybe you're a person who has gone through something, and you're going to help other women, or help other children, or help other people in your situation. They feel like, don't ponder, don't think in terms of, oh, I'm a screw up, I messed up. They want you to let it go, because you have everything you need to create everything and accomplish everything that you want. You also have the card that says, from Jungle Beauty Goddess Sahara, think more and talk less. And what they're saying is, when you put these two cards together, they want you to, think positively and talk less in terms of being negative. So you might want to work on your self-talk, or the things that you're saying to yourself. If you find yourself telling somebody about the mistake you made in the past, or saying, oh, I dropped out of school, or, well, I'm really bad with relationships, they're telling you, no, change how you think in a new way, and talk less about the mistakes that you've made, because, they're coming through Jungle Beauty Goddess sign out saying, no regrets ever. Okay? They love you, and they want you to feel good about yourself. They want you to let go of your mistakes and know that that does not define you. So change the way you're thinking. Don't ever refer to yourself again as in terms of your mistake. Stop talking about your mistakes as if that is who you are. And they want you to understand that you were born with everything you need. Everything you need has been provided by your DNA. You were born with everything you need. Know this. They want you to know that you come from some good stock. Your ancestors are looking out for you, and they got your back. You have not let them down. They just want you to know that you need to forgive yourself. I hope this video helps someone. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Hello, darling. If you selected the red butterfly, then this reading is for you. So first we're going to go over your cards. We have Jungle Beauty Goddess Chalby coming in. And Jungle Beauty Goddess Chalby is telling you, trust your gut, use your resolve to move forward. You also have Jungle Beauty Goddess Katara. And Katara is saying, create your place in the world by doing what brings you joy. Let me just get this in focus. I don't know why I have such a hard time focusing my cards. Create your place in the world by doing what brings you joy. I guess we already saw this. You also have Jungle Beauty Goddess Afar. And Jungle Beauty Goddess Afar says, be creative. And lastly, for your read, we have Jungle Beauty Goddess Chalby. And Jungle Beauty Goddess Chalby is saying, tap into your grit. Now, I love this reading so much because, well, first of all, it's dominated by Jungle Beauty Goddess Chalby. And Chalby represents our third chakra, which has to do with our self-esteem and our courage and our belief in ourselves. And your ancestors are telling you to go for gold. If you want to write that book, if you want to start that YouTube channel, if you want to start go back to school and get your license to do hair or whatever, there's a dream on your heart. Your ancestors are saying they support you 100%. They're asking you to tap into your grit because you come from some good stock. They're saying, look, babe, everything that we have gone through has been to position you where you are right now. And they are with you. They are cheering for you. And they're telling you that once you tap into your grit, basically don't accept no for an answer. And they want you to trust your gut. Let me get this card in focus here. Trust your gut. Use your resolve to move forward. So if your heart is telling you you need to move to California, move to California. If you need to move to Mexico, whatever your gut is telling you to do, that follow your gut. But it's not going to be easy. So when they say tap into your grit, this means, yes, just because you're writing the book, you may have to go through 50 publishers before someone will publish it. Just because you're ready to start your own business, it doesn't mean that you're just going to make money right away. They're telling you, look, your blood is the blood that you have is the blood from your ancestors, and that you come from some good stock, and you are tough, and there's absolutely nothing that you cannot do. They also are telling you through Jungle Beauty Goddess Katara, it says, create your place in the world by doing what brings you joy. Well, isn't this exciting? Oh my God, this is so exciting. Your ancestors are telling you, do what you love. And when you do what you love, you're going to find your place in the world. They're also telling you to be creative with Jungle Beauty Goddess Afar. So basically what this means is sometimes we can't go about something the way everybody else, the way the world think we should. So let's say, for example, you want to write a book and you are not sure you're going to find a publisher. So they're telling you to be creative. Maybe you might want to self-publish. You might want to go through Amazon, or you might want to create a PDF and sell your book on Etsy. They're saying, look, you can do this, but think outside the box. We need you to be creative. We want you to do what makes you happy. We want you to be extremely creative in how you pursue your dream. Trust your gut and use your resolve to move forward. So if your instincts are telling you that you should, move to a certain area of the country, or telling you to write a book about a certain topic, or write a song, or paint or draw, whatever your intuition is telling you, your ancestors are telling you, listen to your intuition and go for gold. And they're also telling you that you need to tap into your grit. And with the Jungle Beauty Goddess Jungle Beauty Goddess Chalby. Now, tapping your grit means that even though you're being creative and even though you're following your gut, that in order for you to find your place in this world, that you're going to have to tap into your grit, which means that when people traveled across the ocean to come to a new world, it wasn't easy. Like they're telling you, it's not going to be easy, but if you follow your heart, if you follow your instincts, you are going to create your place in the world. I hope this video is helpful to someone. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.